Hey, everybody. We had a little glitch, so I'm hoping we're better now. So when you come on in today, let me know if things seem better, if we're not frozen. Hopefully, we are good to go. I'm not sure what happened there. Usually from home, I don't have as many issues, but hopefully, we will be good here in just a moment. And I'll be on the lookout to see if any of you pop back in. I hope you do. Hope you come on back and see some of the wonderful things that we have for you in our fall assortment. So, when you get here, if you could chime into the chat real quickly, let me know. Lauren says it's better. Okay, good. Lauren, thank you so much. Let's see. Okay, more people are coming in. Come back, come back, come back, come back, everybody. Hi again, Felicia. Come back, everybody. We have so many great things to show you. I want to show you everything. So come on in. Let me know everything's good. Hey, Patty. All right, technology is just great, isn't it? Until it isn't. So I think we're back. Not sure what that glitch was, but we are back. Hi, Mary. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for coming back. We have so many amazing things to show you tonight. I was a little panicked there for a second. All right, so as people roll back in, come on in, come on in, come on in. I hope you all, I was starting to say, I hope you all had a really nice weekend and had some time, family, whatever, friends, food, relaxation, travel, whatever you might have done. I hope it all lived up to expectation. Hope everybody's safe. Good. I love seeing people saying it's good. It's good. Hi, Cosette, you're here. Yay. So thank you. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. And we'll start rocking and rolling here. So just a couple call outs. So I started this earlier, and I don't know when things started to get a little wonky with the feed, but we have had now 3 different kind of mini collections, capsule collections, if you will, of fall decor. And after the first one, a lot of things sold out. We tried to get a few things back in stock. Some we were successful. Some the vendors were just out. They bring in what they bring in, and you either order the right number or you don't. We weren't sure. We didn't do a lot of fall last year, so I didn't go crazy with it. Well, maybe a little crazy on some things, but anyway, so we did collection 2. A lot of that sold out. And here we are, final collection of fall decor for all of you. I want to show you first and foremost, because these are the things I want you to have on your radar. And listen, when we order things at Just Jill, unlike other big time retailers, whether it's the QVCs or wherever, the Amazons, whatever, we don't have like 1,000 of these items in our inventory, right? We are a small business. Our warehouse is a garage and a basement. So we don't have hundreds of items. Some items we might buy 100 or something of something, but usually we keep it small. So when I tell you we don't have many of these left, chances are we might have a dozen or less. It might be 5 or less. And when those items are gone, they're gone. So one of them, I know that when this is gone, this item, as far as I know, it's just what they're telling me, it's discontinued. I asked them, how many of this item do you have left? They told me. I bought all of them. And so I bought all they had left in their warehouse, and we're down to maybe 5 of these left. And that's these gorgeous glowing roses. So many of you picked these up. This was one of our most popular items in the garden season. And I love them. They're kind of this sandstone glowy rose. I think it's something you can have out all year round. It does have a timer. It's indoor outdoors. If you want to put it on your screened-in porch, or you want to put it out, on your patio table, you can certainly do that. There's a little rubberized cover here for the batteries. But I will tell you, so many of you loved it in the spring and fall. I loved that this particular vendor had this quantity left available. I was able to buy everything that they had left. And now we have 5 of these left. They're a wonderful gift. Think about these 2 for your mom, your sister, your aunt, maybe who is in a community, a retirement community, assisted living. They can't have candles, right? They can't even have warmers or those kinds of things. And I'm sure people miss that glow. So we're going to talk about some beautiful flameless candles that we have just added to Just Jill. But if you love the idea of this beautiful layered rose, I have a few left and that's it. Lisa says, I have this and love it. So pretty. I love it too, Lisa. I love the size of it. It's not overwhelming. I mean, you could put this nestled into your beautiful china hutch with your grandmother's china. You could put this on a bookcase where you have pictures of family and friends. You know, nestle this in a little centerpiece that you might have on your kitchen table. It's just one of those things I feel like you'll always have a pretty spot for it. Pretty by, you know, by your nightstand, in the hallway, as a nightlight. So lots of things you can do with it. Kind of a run, don't walk alert for this one, because that when that's gone, I know I can't order more because I took everything that they had left. Mary said it's on my martini table. What's a martini table? I think I need to come to your house, Mary. And it's better in person. I agree. You know what? It's kind of hard with the lighting and the cameras and everything, because I'm just going off the camera on my computer, which isn't the greatest, but I just want you to see the layers of it. It's kind of a soft white look. This is firm. And then there you can see, as you look down into it, all of those layers and the pretty glow too. It really does glow from the base all the way up. Okay. So there's that particular piece. Very, very limited. All right. Something else that's limited, something I didn't think I was going to be able to get back. We had it last year. It sold out. When I bought the quantity last year, I was told like this item's being discontinued, but sometimes, you know, vendors find extra pieces in their warehouse, and that's what happened here. So this is this gorgeous pumpkin. It's made of resin, but look at it. It looks like it's knit. It looks like it's a sweater. And this trend kind of started last year, and a lot of retailers actually had like pumpkins that had like knitted yarn on it. But just the way your sweater kind of pills, like that yarn can get fuzzy and pill up. And then you know what happens? It starts to get all fuzzy, and then it doesn't look as nice. And it's kind of like, well, what I loved about it was the texture of the knit, and now that's gone away. So what I love about this resin version is that this isn't ever going to pill. This isn't ever going to fuzz. It's a really pretty soft color. So it looks nice if you like to decorate with creams. So very nice. This is our candle ring. So, I mean, you could put that in the center if you wanted to warm that up a little bit. If you got the gold version of this, it looks very pretty. But you can still use this with your more traditional colors too, to sort of lighten things up. This would look pretty with, you know, sprigs of eucalyptus or like the blue spruce tones. I love the stem. It looks like copper that's been verdigreed. So again, I feel like when I see it on the camera, it's looking a little washed out. I would say it's more of like a soft peach apricot shade of orange. It's not vibrant orange. If that's what you want, this isn't the right piece for you. Stay tuned. I have other things for you. But if you're loving these kind of softer colors, maybe your home is done in lots of whites and creams, this is going to be gorgeous. Maybe you're wanting to do some of those pretty soft greenish blues with some of your decor, you know, like our cream color, then these, you know, I mean, that together looks beautiful, I think. So if you like this pumpkin, again, it doesn't light up or anything. This one's all about the texture, all about the detail going all the way around, and then that beautiful stem. And again, it's pretty nice weight to it, all done in resin, and that's where you can get that incredible sweater knit-like texture. So if you like that particular piece, we have a few of those to go around. Let me just talk about these candle rings really quickly, because they have been going like gangbusters. Oh, Lisa says, oh my gosh, I have this too. It's so cool and textural. I know, it's a good one, right, Lisa? I feel like the camera does not do that pumpkin justice, but those of you who bought it last year, I feel like it's, what's that little acronym people do? If you know, you know, right? IY, if you KYK. Terry said, I bought 2 of the crocheted pumpkins last year. They're beautiful. Thank you. Thanks everybody for sharing your experience. That's so meaningful. I mean, I appreciate that so much, because I love to hear how much you're loving what we're finding, but certainly for people who might be on the fence, I think when they hear from somebody else who, you know, went for it and it's like a 5-star experience, that's fantastic. All right, candle ring. So the interior of this candle ring is going to be 6 inches, which makes it perfect if you were able to pick up our triple wick candle that we did. And stay tuned, I have a brand new 6x6 candle I'm going to show you in less than 5 minutes, so don't go away. So these are our autumn, this is our autumn berry collection. We call this one Sienna. This is all those warm oranges, golden, bronzy browns. Look at the berries, look at the pumpkins, look at the leaves here. Those of you who have received this have been giving these pieces amazing reviews. Thank you. This matches back to some of the picks that we had as well. I think the picks might be sold out, and we just have a few of the candle rings left. So if this is something you think you might like, again, I'm going to tell you it's a run, don't walk. And then here we have it for you in this beautiful cream, which again is like this soft, creamy white, but there are some sprigs of like eucalyptus here just to give it a little bit of green. I love the leaves here. Oh, good, Olive. I'm glad you like it. Here's our pretty leaves. Again, those have just a subtle little bit of almost like a champagne luster to them. Not sparkly at all, just a little bit of a glow. So, you know, very sort of monochromatic cream farmhouse story, and then a little bit more traditional. Okay, so if you want those, go. All right. You all tell me, do you want to see our new flameless candle collection? I never thought I would do flameless candles, and I'll explain why. Or do you want me to talk about our brand new, yes, Just Jill is doing wreaths now? Never thought I would. And then I found this one. So we have a wreath, we have a garland that's behind me, which I'll grab, and new picks. Which one do you want me to talk about? You all tell me. Picks or candles? Picks or candles? Picks or candles? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Already ordered the 6x6 candle and the 2 pillar candles. Oh, Donna, thank you. Somebody said wreath. Danette said wreath. Kim said the candle. Picks, candles, candles. Yes, wreath. Okay. Wreaths, candles. Oh my gosh, it's like a split. Okay, well, we're going to talk about both of them. Since we're just talking about those candle wreaths, why don't I just talk about this new collection? All right. So this is, when Bernadette and I went to Atlanta in January, this is from one of our top vendors. This is from a company called Regency. This is where Valerie Parhill gets a lot of her wreaths and garlands and items as well. This is the vendor I worked with a lot when I used to do products with Your Home with Jill. I love this vendor. They have amazing product, and I'm so happy that we can work together. So we walked through their showroom, and Rich, the owner, said, why don't we look at fall first? He's like, I don't have a lot, but we can look through it quickly. Well, we've brought in a lot from him. The acorns, the squirrels, the first Mercury glass pumpkins. I have another set coming that you're going to see tonight. All this, I'm looking. And then I was like, what is that? And it was this wreath. I'm going to pull it down. And then he said, oh, and there's a garland, and oh, there are picks. So here's what makes up the look. All right. First of all, I love that it's dense. Here's what I do for you. What I couldn't always do for you in my former life when I was having to present products. Sometimes I just had to sell whatever the buyers brought in. All right. That meant I had to sell a lot of things that I would have personally never bought. And I never tried to claim I loved something if I didn't. I always tried to share with you everything you needed to know about it. And then you could decide if you liked it. Okay. It wasn't my job to like it or not. But there were some things like in wreaths where I'd be like, like it looks so sparse. Like, where's the fluff? Where's the zhuzh? Where's the stuff, right? So that's the standard that I hold Just Jill to. If I wouldn't hang it in my living room, if I wouldn't pick it up and say, if I don't pick it up and say, oh my God, this is gorgeous, it's not coming. And so we've been in business now for almost 3.5 years. And this is the first wreath I've ever done. So that should tell you something, first of all. Okay. So here's the look, the theme, the story of it. And then I'll pull the wreath down so you can see it. Wreath's going to be about 22 inches side to side once you've zhuzhed it. Okay. So this is a combination of these red berries, pomegranates. Are you kidding me? Pomegranates. I love them. All different shades of color on the pomegranates and all different sizes. There's some kind of golden green leaves here. There's different shapes of leaves. I love how some of them are saturated. Some of them are, slightly tonal. Some of them have highs and lows of color. So as we always do, again, with these picks, I don't need to sell you 6 of them to fill up a vase. I want to show you what just one does. All right. So one pick. You're going to get two. I always like to do a set of two. All right. So here's the set of two, but look how full and lush that is. Imagine how pretty that's going to be when you do it end to end as like a mini swag on your table with maybe, just maybe, a gorgeous glass-filled flameless hurricane candle. How pretty that is. We'll talk more about that in a second. Or maybe a brand new champagne luster glass pumpkin set of two coming up. All right, so I'm getting a little hyper. Jane said, we are the beneficiaries of your pickiness and high standards. Well, picky for sure. I don't know if my standards are that high, but picky, picky, picky. All right, so set of two picks. Fabulous. Charlotte, you ordered them earlier? You are good. All right, so then, bear with me. I'm going to pull the wreath down off the wall. So I want you to see this sucker. Okay, take a look. I'm doing it this way so you can see all the way around. It's a twig base, but look how full it is. And then look from the sides. Look at the colors. Look at the baby pomegranates, the red berries. There's burgundy. There's olive green. There's gold. There's orange. There's bronzy browns. It's just so pretty. Now listen, couple things, okay? Don't get this at home and be like, I am going to mess it all up. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. When you get it at home, just gently move things around. It might look a little flat, and believe me, Bernadette has studied this left, right, and center to make sure we know how to package it and send it to you properly. But just, kind of go around a little bit and move the pieces around, okay? Not all of these stems are wired on here, so it really just needs some gentle fluffing just to open it up a little bit. And once you do that, then that's what give you that lush fullness all the way around. This is not for an exposed front door, all right? So this is, if you have a covered porch, you could do that. If you want to spray like an or a UV waterproof protectant on it, lightweight, you could do that. But as is, this is not something that's supposed to be out in crazy elements. If you live where it's crazy, windy, rainy all the time, this is not the piece you're going to put on your front door. All right. But it's gorgeous. And even if you set it on your table and then did some kind of a pretty hurricane in the center, that might be an option too. All right. I will tell you that my friend Rich at Regency, who we got this from, he works with different levels of vendors himself, bringing in product. And he said, this is from my best one. Frankly, he said, Jill, this is the vendor that you always picked your products for. And I always had to say, we can't do it, Jill. It's too expensive. QVC won't buy it. But guess what? Now I buy it. Just Jill buys it. So now I can bring you something like this. Just fabulous. All right. So there's our beautiful wreath. Oh, and by the way, there is a little twist in the back to make it easy for you to hang. Okay. So that's our pomegranate autumn berry wreath. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get this back up. Oh, it did. Okay. And then we also did the garland. Okay, now this has a little flexibility to it. So if you want to move it around, you can. It is a 4-foot garland. And again, I want you to see that lushness. Look what's going on there, everybody. Look at all those leaves. Look at all those pomegranates and berries and colors. Oh, it is just fantastic. So how pretty is that going to be on your mantle? Pretty is that going to be with flameless candles? Again, you can always swag this around if you had to, right? And make a little wreath yourself out of this. So that's another option for you in this collection. So we did the picks. Here's all I'll say. I loved the way this looked so much. I loved everything about it. I bought the whole collection. I bought the wreath and the garland and the picks. And some of you will want it all. And some of you might just want a touch of it. But I hope you add it. And I hope I haven't let you down on this one, because I hope you love it as much as I do. I just thought it was fantastic. I couldn't wait. Couldn't wait to bring it in. Okay, so what's everybody think? Was it good? Was it good? Was it good? Was it good? Oh, thanks, Mary. Good. I'm so glad. I love that group. Better in person. Better in person. Better in person. Okay. And I already looked, and he's sold out of that whole collection. So I cannot bring in more. What we have is what we have. Okay, let's talk flameless candles for a second. Can we do that? And then I'll go to those Mercury glass pumpkins, which I know you're going to like too. So earlier I said I never thought that I would do flameless candles. And that's not because I don't think there's great flameless candles out there. I just also know that Luminara has a huge market share in the flameless candle world. It's what I usually buy too. So how am I going to go out and find flameless candles that really can give a gorgeous experience and be up against the behemoth Luminara, which are beautiful products? Well, when we went to Atlanta in January, we found what we showed you earlier this season. Unfortunately, they sold out, a little pumpkin candle and a triple wick candle. And they looked so beautiful in the showroom, and they were made of real wax. I was like, let's give it a try. Thank you for your response, because I realized if the glow and the look is beautiful, it really isn't about the fake wick anymore. It's about the whole experience. So that said, I went to one of our newest vendors and said, I see these beautiful flameless candles online on your site. Luckily, they have a showroom not far from me here in Pennsylvania. And I said, I'd like to come see them in person before I place an order. Here's a little background when you're a retailer. When you're working with these companies that are bringing in product, you have to place a minimum order. So I can't just buy, like, let me just try 5 candles and see what happens. I have to place for us, it's just an investment. I wanted to see it in person. So I went to the showroom. Kylie went with me. We walked around. We took a look at them, and we fell in love. So brand new, debuting tonight, are these gorgeous, it's a single wick candle. Can you see it? All right, there's the wick. Real wax, ivory wax poured in this beautiful, either soft gold, almost like a soft camel, amber, honey-colored glass. Exquisite. Hard to tell because you're seeing a lot of reflection from my camera screen and stuff on my computer. We did it in the gold glass, but then, of course, for year-round, when won't you leave this out? I did it for you in the clear glass with the ivory wax. The clear glass with ivory wax, yes. So those are the 2 that we brought in for you. They are stunning. So let me show you. If you picked up the ivory, when you put the gold with that, it really pulls it out. And look at that. And look at the beautiful, there's a subtle flicker to the flame. It's a 6-hour timer. So again, you have something here that is going to, you turn it on. You'll use 3 AA batteries for this. You'll turn this on and you'll be good to go. And look how beautiful that is. Isn't that so pretty? I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. And then if you wanted to use that same gold color with your oranges, okay. Ready? Look at it there. Isn't that so beautiful? It's so gorgeous. Hey, Kylie, maybe for this, can we just turn the lights down a little bit? Our lights are really bright. So I think we have an amazing value on this, considering that we're going to turn our lights down a little bit so you can see the glow a little bit better. And I just want you to see how you've got that little bit of the flicker going on there. So beautiful. This will come in a box. So there you can see what it'll look like, with no light on. And those other candles behind me, we're going to talk about those in a second too, because we have different sizes that we brought in. What was I going to say? Comes in a box, so beautifully packaged. This gold is just I mean, what a pretty hostess gift, even for Thanksgiving. But just if you want to warm up some of the spaces in your home for fall, this would be gorgeous. Thanks, Christine. Yeah, I think the candle ring, if we have any of those left with this, like that's a beautiful combination. Some of you got the gold version of this. That would be so pretty. Oh, Paula, thank you. I hope you love it. I think you will. The quality is beautiful, just beautiful. And, you know, usually those 6x6 candles are really expensive. And I think our price point on this, I think we're at $44. And I feel like that's your shipping and handling included. And I just feel like it's one of those items I've wanted to bring to you that allows you to make one purchase and decorate with it all year round. I mean, for Christmas, put this in your fall wreath, put this in your holiday wreath, put a pretty bow around it, put some seashells around it, you know, like there's so many things you can do. Debbie said, the candles are fabulous. If you think it's realistic, it must be. I'm hooked. How beautiful with the lights down. Love the gold. I know the gold is like, there's something special about that gold, Debbie, I have to say. And again, I hate to even call it gold because it's really just this beautiful, soft, like luster. It's just beautiful. Can I show the ivory candle with the cream candle ring? Yes, Lisa, of course. Let me do that. Okay, so here's the cream candle ring, and here's the ivory candle on the inside. Happy to do that. Ha-ha! Really nice. Right? Do you like it? Oh, I hope you all like it. Really, really nice look. Really, really nice look. I'm so excited. All right. So I didn't just stop at the big guys. I didn't just stop at the big candles because something else a lot of you have been asking me for, especially when we show you some of our pieces, like we showed this to you. This is on sale actually right now, everybody. And this is another item. When it's gone, it's gone. So this is that kind of wood look sugar mold style. You have these glass votives on the inside. Usually when I show it to you, I'm showing you these super cheap, not even realistic, but just got the job done from Amazon. And a lot of you said, Jill, well, why don't you carry tea lights? Okay, well, this same vendor does those too. So now we have a set of 4 of these for you. They come with the battery, and the replacement battery are those R2D2, no, R2 CR2450. They're just the round disc batteries. You know, you can buy those wherever you buy your batteries. And if you wanted to put those inside, you could do that. One other thing I wanted to tell you about this is on sale, $39. You get this long piece. It looks like carved wood. You get the 5 glass votives. But I have something similar, which is why I brought this in. And a lot of times I'll take the votives out, like I'll put this away for a season, but I keep all these little glass votives and then I sprinkle those around a table or I mix those into my decor. So like, it's almost like these glass containers are a huge value. You happen to have the wood to go with it, and you should only probably use flameless candles with this wood piece. But I love that you get the little glass containers. Then look how pretty those votives are. Okay. So, and those are also on timers. All of these flameless pieces are on timers, 6 hours on, 18 hours off. The tea lights, you'll get 2 boxes of 2. So you're going to get 4 tea lights, batteries included, shipping and handling included. Pretty nice, right? And then, but wait, there's more to tell you. A couple other things. I know I don't have many of these left. But if you bought our set of 3 candlesticks, some of you have these. Okay, look how cute. Just putting a little votive on top there. And to take the look a little further, here's the other candle option we brought in glass. Now, we only brought these in the clear, but if you're loving the gold, maybe I'll see if they have these in gold. So these are also the ivory wax that's poured into this glass container. Set of 2, you get both of them on timers. They're a great mix in with this. They're great to put on each side of this. You can start to create a little candle garden. Love it. So you get the set of 2. These come individually boxed, so they can make nice gifts as well. Tony, which candle looks best with the golden pumpkin ring? I would say the gold. The gold will be beautiful. In fact, that's why I was originally going to bring in the golden version, was for that gold pumpkin ring. So I like that. But if you want something, I will also say that if you want something that can be used maybe in your home, I don't know what your decor is, beyond the harvest season than if you do the ivory. The ivory will still be very pretty with that gold, and then you could use this and transfer it into holiday too. So it's really up to you. You could do this for holiday. If you do a lot of metallics, you know, brass touches, champagne colors, believe me, you're going to be seeing a lot of these mixed into just Jill Decor. So, but if my first inclination for you would be do the gold with the golden candle ring. All right, so look at this cute set of two. Aren't those nice? These are great little night lights, great to nestle in a bookcase. If you look at some of the pictures that are on the site with these, we put these in one of my curio cabinets with my my Native American pottery that I've collected for decades. So, you know, you can use it to highlight things. You can use it for just a little quiet glow. And by the way, these also sit perfect on top of our candlesticks. So again, just another look. You don't always have to do a pillar or a taper. You could do something like this. These measure, they're 4 inches tall. They're 2 inches in diameter. Okay. So really, really nice. And again, I just want you to see, like, there's that little flicker to it. So it's subtle, but it's gorgeous and it glows. Like, at the end of the day, isn't that what we want? We want that pretty glow without any worry. I don't want to worry about melted wax. I don't want to worry about smoke or soot. I don't want to worry about heat. I don't want to worry about, did I blow it out or not? Waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, right? None of that. This gives you the glow and look that you love consistently in just these beautiful glass vessels. So pretty. Okay. Lynn said, I hear them calling my name. I have to leave to order. Oh, that's so cute, Lynn. Thank you. They're so pretty. They're so pretty, everybody. So, and again, you can see, like, here's one of those candlesticks. This candlestick set is a set of 3 from the same vendor as these, by the way. So they work together nicely. But look how pretty. You just put that right on top of there. And now I've got a little height and I've got the glow. The glass kind of makes it look just a little bit more refined. I don't know. I love it. Can you tell? I love it. Will the autumn berry pumpkin look okay with the pomegranate collection if I get a combination of the items? Oh, Kara, yes. Here, I'll show you. All right, let me just put this here. Nestle things around here. Put that there. This here. Okay, so here is the autumn pumpkin berry. Here is the pomegranate. So this is a little bit, I would say, almost like matte in its color, but it has a lot of the same colors here. So if you're going to put them right next to each other, there's a little contrast. But I think if they're in the same room together, there's a nice cohesion, because there's definitely oranges and tones of browns and bronze in here, the same way there are in here. This is a little bit more, I would say, muted matte harvest tones. This just has a little bit more pop with a few accents of the red. But yes, like when you look up here, these colors, they kind of all work back to this. All right, so hopefully that helps you. All right. How are we doing, everybody? We like what we see? I hope so. I hope so. Okay. I have the wreath is stunning. Love the garland. Be fabulous on my mantle. Oh, Debbie, you have to post a picture if you do get it. Let us know. Let us know. Okay. One more item to show you in this sort of pumpkin world and flameless and things that light up. Any questions, though, before I move on what we've shown you so far? Is there anything else I need to show you? Are there any questions you might have about the new Flameless collection? They all have timers, 6 hours on, 8 hours off. The only one that is not real wax are the little Votives, okay? But it still has the exact same tip, the exact same size as the others. The ones in glass are all real wax poured into the glass. 2 AA batteries for the 2x4s or 4x2s. 3 AA batteries for the big guys. Brenda said, I just bought the knit texture pumpkin with the bronze stem. Love it. And all the softness of color and look. Oh, good, Brenda. I hope you love that. Here's one more look at that, everybody, if you didn't see that earlier. It's a really nice piece. It is very soft in color, which is pretty. Okay, so are the small candles tall enough to put with the garland? So if you're just going to use them on a table, Lynn, without any type of a candlestick, I mean, yeah, you could put them in there. Can you see that? So let me just, I'll put it down. There, it's flat on the table, and you could nestle that in. Just like that. Yes. Yes. Do one there and one on the other end. And, you know, if you bought the little tea lights, you could kind of push those in too, like in the front, like maybe alternate, you know, do a little small, big, small, big, small, or I think you're fine just here. The statement of this is the garland. So I think just having a little bit of glow in there with these is really nice. These are great. They're great. And here's what I'm going to tell you. Be glad you're the ones tuning in. You're the first ones to hear this, so you can be the ones on the lookout. When we launch our Christmas collection, end of this month and most of October, they do a Christmas tree wax candle with the flame on top. And we have it. Okay. Stay tuned for that. It's not available yet. End of the month. All right. Any other questions? I love your questions, everybody. Yay. All right. Received the Mercury glass pumpkins today. Waiting to turn them on tonight. Awesome, Lynn. Enjoy those. Those do have a timer. If you didn't know, they do have a timer, 6-hour timer. Because those pumpkins sold out, I went back to our friends with that particular vendor, and I said, do you have any more of those pumpkins? And what they did have, they had a couple of the bronze, which we're bringing in. Those will be available probably in 2 weeks. But what they did have was the exact same pumpkin silhouette in this beautiful luster glass. Oh my gosh, everybody, fantastic. You get 2 different shapes. These do have timers, all right? I've heard from some of you who got the other set that the directions were not great on which side is the timer side and which side is not. I wish I could answer that for you. We should have tested that today, Kylie, to see which side we know. But what I would say is if you put it on the one side and you wake up the next morning and it's still on, that's not the timer side. Put it on the other side. But it does have a timer. There is a timer feature here. I just don't know which side it is. They did not mark that very well, but we've let the vendor know that moving forward. So you get both of these pumpkins. These are beautiful luster glass pumpkins in this pretty champagne color. Look at the ribbing detail on the glass. Isn't that gorgeous? With a little bit more of like a golden color stem, you get both of them. These are beautiful. I'm running out of room on my table here. These are beautiful. If you did decide to do the pretty golden color, or if you wanted to do it with the clear, it works there too. If you wanted to do this with one of our candle rings, you can add a little gold to the ivory. Very pretty, right? It has like fairy lights on the inside and also beautiful. Here's this shape. Love this one a little bit more vertical. If you picked up the sienna version of the candle ring, like that can be very pretty there too. And also very complimentary. If you wanted to use this as part of, if you bought the picks and bought the set of 2 picks, put them end to end, and then now you've got this pretty little extra detail with your pumpkins as well. So love these. You get both of them. I think they're $59. Shipping and handling is included in that price. Both pieces have timers. They're gorgeous. They're elegant. They're pretty. They shimmer beautifully. These have been glowing in the dining room all day. Kylie and I have been in and out working, and like every time I walked in, I had to stop and look at them. They're so pretty. They have a nice weight to them. So I think you'll be really pleased. They do also have on the bottom, I think you saw that kind of, they felt around it. So if it's on whatever surface, it gives it a little bit of protection. But beautiful set, both pumpkins. Get them while you can. Don't have a lot of them. We have a few that we can ship out straight away. And then the second half of this order will ship out not next week, but the following week. So you'll have them for the latter half of September, all of October, all of November, and you are going to love these. So check those out because they are winners, total winners. I predict those will be 5-star favorites. They're very nice. Okay. Also in the Just Jill Harvest collection, we right now have a couple of fun pieces for fall and harvest from my dear friend Jim Shore. So I just wanted to show you one of them that is so cute. Look at this piece from Jim. So he carved this happy jack-o'-lantern. Look at Woodstock peeking out. Cute little Snoopy, all wiped out from a busy night of trick-or-treating, I suppose. Look at the amazing detail, the colors on the leaves going all the way around, that sort of, again, Heartwood Creek folklore look that, or folks art style, not folklore, folk art look that Jim is known for. I just love that. Kylie pulled this out of the box and she was like, Mom, it's so cute. So, I mean, that's just a piece to have in your home. If you love happy Halloween, if you just want a little piece to make you smile, this certainly will. Great on your desk. Great to put in an area where you spend a lot of time. Maybe it's, up on the mantle and you have your TV mounted, maybe it's this next to you on your coffee table where you're always reaching over and picking up your coffee or your tea or your crossword puzzle. It'll just make you smile. So we have that available for you. And then with a little bit more of a total harvest, tired for waiting for the great pumpkin. You're right, Mary. I think that's it. And then for those of you who love the truck motif, this is kind of all harvest, all season. So love this truck with all of that. Again, the quilt design that Jim is known for. Love the details that he puts. You have a little scarecrow waving. There's a turkey. There's some sunflowers. There's some pumpkins in the back there. It says, "Give thanks" on the license plate there. So cute. And just, really great detail, as all of Jim's pieces are. I mean, you see something new every time you look at it. So that's a really fun little piece to check out as well. We have a whole assortment of Jim Shore items over at justjillshop.com. So check out our assortment. There's much more there than what I've just shown you. If you're a collector of Buyer's Choice, we do have some Buyer's Choice Halloween themed, some witches, some trick-or-treaters, a Frankenstein. So if you love Buyer's Choice, check out the new additions that we've just added there. We also, and some of you already found these, we have some really fun hand-painted glasses from Lolita. So we do these in a set of 2, shipping and handling included. This one is all about your Halloween motifs with ghosts and jack-o'-lanterns and candy corn. I also love the way they sort of painted the faces there on the bottom, the crystals here on the stem. So you can get a set of 2 of those. If you'd rather have something a little more harvest oriented, I love this one. So you'll get a set of 2 of these. Like, this is a fun gift for you and your bestie, you and your sister. Maybe you're going to, again, go to someone's house for a potluck supper for fall. This would be great. Perfect to put on your Thanksgiving table. Just beautiful hand-painted leaves there on the bottom. I love the sort of frosted look of the stem with the close-up there of the gems, and then these beautiful hand-painted fall leaves going all the way around. So lots of options for you, whether you like to do more of the Halloween fun or you want to do the fall fun. We have those available for you from Lolita, and those are available. We have different designs as well. We'll be bringing some in for holiday. We have some that are coastal themed. We have a beautiful one with a cardinal. Kimberly said glasses are so cool, spooky. Yeah, fun. So check out what we have from Lolita over at Just Jill as well. Let me tell you real quickly too about the jewelry that I have on. So we love our beautiful pieces from Michaud. Kara just made my first purchase. Oh, thanks, Kara. Thank you so much. I'm delighted that you decided to give Just Jill a try. I don't know how you found me or how you found the page, but thank you. I'm excited to hear your thoughts on what you found. And please let us know. By the way, if you ever have any customer service issues, please reach out. Our customer service email is hello@justjill.com. A lot of you will private message me through Instagram or Facebook. I get a lot. I sometimes miss them. I don't check it all the time. I am not the customer service head. So your best bet is always going to be, as much as I try to answer and help you out and do my best, I get bombarded with messages all the time. So if you have any issues, your order's delayed, you made a mistake on your order, you have a question about your order, whatever it might be, hello@justjill.com. Send an email there and someone will get back to you. Please remember, we are a small business. There are 5 of us that work for Just Jill. And I let people take weekends off. So we're not manning it 24/7. But luckily, when you call in, or not call in, but when you reach out, you're not getting somebody from a faraway country. You're getting somebody here in Pennsylvania. We just are not staffed to monitor it all the time, but we will get to you. I feel like our customer service does an amazing job. And more than anything, we want you to be happy and we want to fix whatever maybe didn't go right or help you find what you're looking for, whatever the case might be. But hello@justjill is your best bet there. Jewelry from Michaud. So Michaud is this incredible jewelry designer and artist who loves his garden. And so much of Michael's work, and it's, his pieces are featured in museums around the world. He does these pieces in cast bronze, but like this particular piece was actually taken from a petal in his garden, and that's what he made the mold from, an actual flower petal. They do a hand patinaed finish on this piece. I'm wearing, I don't know if you can see them, just the simple little stud earrings that match. I love them because they're just very neutral and easy to wear. I love this hydrangea group. The necklace I'm wearing is Time. Yes, all the jewelry is nickel free, Jan, and it's all, beautifully crafted. Michael lives up in New England and does an incredible job with his jewelry. So I was wearing this bracelet earlier today. This is such a cool piece. They're like overlapping eucalyptus leaves. Again, he created that mold by doing an actual eucalyptus leaf into his material to create it. So check out the Michaud. It's Michaud collection. It's all 15% off right now. I would invite you to think about ahead to the holidays, gift giving season. There are some fall themed pieces in there too that you might like. There's some pine cone pieces, but there's, every flower you can think of, every item from your garden you might think of. There's strawberries. There's a beautiful blueberry bracelet where the berries are made of lapis beads. These are high-end materials, reinvented in vision by this talented artist. So we had Michael on a year ago, and I'm hoping to get him back again to talk about the collection. It comes packaged beautifully. It's such nice craftsmanship. It's fantastic. My husband asked what I wanted for Christmas. I want a gift card to Just Jill. Oh, Mary, thank you so much. That is so sweet. Thank you. And we do have gift cards. So if that makes it easy for you to do shopping, I love that. All right. So Michaud jewelry, all 15% off for a limited time. Take advantage of that.
Somebody wanted to see the pumpkins with the lights off.
The pumpkins with the lights off. Fine. Give me 1 second. I need to take a sip of my drink. Go Mizzou Tigers. Okay, here are the pumpkins with the lights off. Thank you. I usually do that. So there you can see it. It has this pretty luster glass. Well, don't turn those lights off.
I thought they went with the lights off to see the glow.
No, the lights off. Oh, maybe I have it wrong. Lights off. Let's find out. Lights off so you can see the glow, or lights off so you can see what they look like by daytime. Maybe both. That's so funny, Kylie. We totally thought of it in different ways. So that's what it looks like when they're not on, okay? And the wire of the lights is very thin, so it's kind of hard to see in there, right? I know you can kind of see it moving around there a little bit, but that's the pretty glow. And then why don't we dim our lights a little bit here? So there you can see them. Are they gorgeous? Oh my gosh. It's the great pumpkin, Just Jill. All right, love it. Love, love, love. Okay, got it. Speaking of pumpkin, will I get more Pillar Flameless candles? They've sold out. Oh, look. What?
Everyone is asking.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes. I'll place an order in the morning. Okay. I'll place an order in the morning. We'll send out an email when they come back in. If you are not signed up for our email, shame on you. No. Sign up for our email. so that you know when things come back in. We will order more pillar candles. Would you like some other sizes? Would you like a more traditional size too? Let me know in the chat. And do you want them all to be in glass, or do you like the more traditional all wax pillars as well? Give me some guidance here, because I can place the order in the morning. I can place it tonight. So let me know. Give me all of your feedback. I would love to know. One last thing to tell you about. Oh, a couple things quickly. We're down to our final couple sets of our super cute acorns. Are they not so stinking cute? Lynn said yes, more sizes. Thank you, Lynn. Super cute. You get 2 of them. 1, 2. Okay. So it's 2 cute acorns. Did you ever think acorns would be so cute for decorating? Oh my God, they're so cute. Love the lid on those. The texture. So cute, nestled in with the pomegranate. So cute with the flameless candles. They're so good, everybody. Let me put that there. In fact, Kylie and I were playing around earlier today, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you could take one of those cute little pillars, put maybe a little museum wax in the bottom, and you could use that for a candle holder, and then just like rest the little lid next to it. It'd be cute, right? All right, so super fun. I will order more of those, I promise. And then last call on our throws. Okay, so this is a sweet story. My sweet mom, who, is not on social media at all. So she never, ever sees any of these lives, but she goes onto my site like every day because she wants to see if we've added anything new. And she said to me, when I was talking to her the other day, she said, so I was looking at your site. Yes, you have so many nice things, Jill. Thanks, Mom. I'm kind of interested in those throws. And I'm thinking, well, which one do you want? Like, you kind of have an in. You don't have to spend your money. I'll get you the throw. It's good. But I loved that she gives me, like, I guess this is where I get it. So she sells me on the throw, right? She starts to say, well, here's what I was thinking about. My apartment is so warm, but I always like to have just a little something to throw on my legs. And some of those faux fur throws that I have, they're just too heavy now. I kind of like the idea that is kind of nice and lightweight and cotton. And it just looked like it would be a nice color and texture. Like, she's just telling me all the features and benefits of the throw. Okay, Mom. So anyway, if you're looking, our throws have had really nice reviews. They're normally $44. They're 50 by 60 inches. They're on sale right now for $39. With this particular vendor, we bring in what we can. When they're gone, they're gone. This is the beautiful green. And I wanted to show this to you because I feel like this is this pine green that looks pretty at harvest, but also through holiday. And again, it's machine washable, tumble dry. I would tumble dry it on low, but when you wash it once, what you'll find is the yarn puffs up a little bit. They've had great reviews. They have fringe on the end. It's all hand knotted, as you can see there. So just a really, really nice item. We have it for you in this pretty green. And then reach over here. This is the one my mom said she wants. I think I'm just going to give her the sample. Mom always knows best. You are right. I got my necklace cut. That was crazy. Kylie might need your help here. Oh, got it. Okay. And then here is the kind of burgundy red. It's like a Merlot color, a burgundy color. Really, really nice. Feels good. I would wash these before you use them. They've been packaged up for a while, right? I mean, they made the trip overseas. So wash them. I usually just wash mine in gentle, cool water, put it in the dryer, low temp, and then let it finish. If it's still a little bit damp, just lay it out on top of your dryer and let it finish drying. Really, really nice. Amy says, I have one, but I think it's the first set of throws you offered. I'm wrapped up in it now. Oh, Amy, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, you probably have the one that we did that were more sort of like neutral. Like we had a khaki and one with khaki and navy, one that had like a chevron pattern. So these are sort of, fall, winter, holiday. We do have a red and cream chevron, like a true holiday red. That's part of this group, but I'm just showing you these two because I feel like they're more seasonal. But I mean, listen, I love my Dennis Basso heavy faux fur throw too, but like many of you, I'm also in menopause, and darn don't I get hot. even when it's like 2 degrees outside, I'm hot. So sometimes those heavyweight throws are, I get what my mom's saying, like sometimes they're just a little too much, but I still want something. I still want something to cuddle up with. I still want something if the air conditioning is a little chilly, or again, the house is just a little cool. I want just a little something. I got the khaki. It's perfect, not too hot. Thanks, Amy. So these are great. So check those out. They're on sale. When they're gone, they're gone. Oh, last thing. And then I'll let everybody go because it's 9:05. And thanks for being here tonight. Gosh, so many of you came back with a vengeance. Thank you. Despite our technical problems, pumpkin spice coffee cakes are back in stock. So if you love my grandma's coffee cakes, pumpkin spice with the cinnamon sugar sprinkled on top is back. That's on sale right now for $44. That's the 3.1 pound cake. Remember, that's 20 to 26 servings, depending on how big or small you cut it. I mean, listen, I cut pieces that are, still like that, which is still a lot of coffee cake because it's this tall, and you can do 26 slices. So if you're serving a crowd, you just want a little something, they're awesome. No trans fats, real sour cream, bourbon vanilla from Madagascar. They're just fabulous. And many of you love that pumpkin spice cake because it's also nut free. Again, made in a facility that uses nuts, but that particular cake has no nuts in it. Also back in stock is the chocolate chip. We don't ship that during the summer months because it will melt and be a chocolatey mess, but we are shipping chocolate chip again. So if you love chocolate chip from my grandma's, be sure to check that out as well. Again, a little discount on those right now because it's fall and we wanted you to have something yummy to have with your coffee in the morning. All right. Anything else I can help y'all with? Let me just tell you what's going to be coming up in the next couple of weeks with Just Jill, and then I will let you go. So next week, we are going to be featuring some accessories. Many of you have seen the Just Jill Perfect Wrap. We can't keep it in stock. Every review on it is 5 stars. We have, last year, we brought in one that had a hood that was super soft. It wasn't even available for 8 hours and it completely sold out. So we brought a new version of that in for you this year, and we brought more amazing colors. We're back in stock in the Perfect Wrap, which some of you have. I know Jane, who's been here tonight, she has it in several colors. We have that in black, we have it in red, and we have a fall color palette. Those are limited. So if you think you might like to check that out, please do read the reviews. I'll let them speak for themselves. Amazing. We're also going to talk about Wonderful. We're going to talk about the newest bracelets from Power Beads by Jen. We're going to do some Italian jewelry on sale. So some great things coming up for you next week. To get, another side of your life ready for fall, which is the accessory side. So we're really looking forward to that. We'll have some new food items for you towards the end of the month. And then that last week of September, mark your calendar, set a reminder. We will be going full steam ahead and we will start bringing out our holiday collections. This is not a repeat of what you saw from us during Christmas in July. This is dozens and dozens and dozens of new items that we will be bringing you for your holiday home. So get ready. It's going to be a busy couple of months here at Just Jill. And I'm so grateful every day because I would not be here. Our little business would not be doing its thing if it wasn't for the support of all of you. So thank you for trusting me. Thank you for showing up the way that you do, for your kind emails that you send to our team, for the nice messages that you always post here. I hope that if nothing else, you have found a community at Just Jill that you like being part of. Listen, I think no matter what your age, it's fun to celebrate who you are and the things that you've done and the person that you've become. I don't feel that because I'm 56 years old, I need to scream it at the top of my lungs and suddenly tell you this is the place to be. It's always been the place for you to be. And I hope that you know that. We appreciate you. We're excited to share new things with you as we move through the rest of the year. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your evening. And thanks as always for being here. You're the greatest. Thank you so much. And post pictures of all the new things that you pick up. All right. I want to see pictures of these beautiful things in your home. And I hope that, you're just pleased as punch when you open up the box when it arrives. All right. Have a great night, everybody. See you soon. Share your thoughts on social media and leave reviews. Please leave reviews because that's the best way to let other people know that, yeah, Just Jill's a pretty fun place to shop. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. See you soon.